Good morning, everybody. Hello, my name is Jackson Kettle.
Yeah, it is a good morning. It is a very good morning, yes.
It's my father.
Hi. As you know from the last blog, we had some difficulty with paying for gasoline for that big monstrosity of a bus. You know how they convert them into houses.
That consumed a lot of gas. We didn't think about
We didn't
that.
count on that. We paid for it in cash. It was $350,000. We thought, whoa, but we didn't think of how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we were in Kentucky. We got a job dishwashing, didn't we? Got a dishwashing jobs, and well, it just wasn't cutting it. So
we quit our jobs.
So we quit our jobs, and I applied at they have all these Indian reservation casinos.
Yeah, we applied.
We applied, and Jackson got a job as one of the dealers.
Mm-hmm.
I just made up these false certificates, like I did to get into medical school. Just false certificates, like the surgeon.
Worked.
Yeah, it's like the surgery center I had there in Dublin, Ireland. I think that office in particular lasted at least a month. At least a month before they figured it out. But the one guy who was interviewing me, I pleaded ignorance. Apparently in England they you get away with that. Being stupid. Well, you are stupid. I'll grant you that, sir. Because you're stupid. So damn stupid. We'll let you go for this. But in the future, you're going to need a license. You can't do any surgery here without a license, especially around Liverpool. My God. A lot of us don't like that at all. No, you go here, we'll slit you from ear to ear there. You'll see. Now, a plastic surgeon like your ass around here ain't welcome.
They pretty much said
you kept telling everyone. Oh, just wait till the swelling goes down. The swelling will go down. You'll look normal after a week or two. Just don't keep coming back to my office and bothering Dr. Farmer McGregor there. And then they'll go, and what is it with this Farmer McGregor here? What is it with him? He's a farmer. He's not a... Wasn't he the farmer from those Beatrix Potter's books? Beatrix Potter? What was his name? Rabbit? Peter Rabbit? No, not Peter Rabbit, was it? Brer Rabbit? One of the other rabbits I kept, there was a whole story of them going into that farmer's garden there. You'll see. But Farmer McGregor was bothered by this. Now, Farmer McGregor, he's a MacGregor. So he's has a stern farmer. And even though they're little bunnies, he would whack them. He'd try to kill them, I'll tell you. And he had a dog. He had a dog that tried to kill them too. But in the end, they got away. He turned to me and he was unemployed. This rabbit just kept eating all his crop. So what happened was that I had the surgery center there, like I said, there in Dublin, when I was there in Dublin, Ireland. And he came in, he goes, he's such a sorry lot. It was such a sorry lot. He comes, I need a job. The rabbits, they ruined my whole garden, like what Ron Valdez did to your coffee bean plantations down there. Hey, how did you know what Juan Valdez did to my coffee plantations? Juan Valdez, like I said, every time I come down there to see what product there's a couple plants and all the rest are like dead. They didn't even water them. And the coffee he would send to me, would be just coffee you'd buy at the grocery store. You just grind up the beans. You just put it in the containers that I paid a lot of money for shipping and handling. The containers alone, there's a machine that puts the right amount. They were just not used at all. But I don't point fingers and blame anybody. I blame myself. Juan Valdez, that's not even his real name. But honest to God, he was a nice guy. Every time you come down there to check on things, he greets you right there at the airport. It's just a little stretch there. You're living nowhere, but there's some people around with chickens and stuff, I guess. But He comes up out of nowhere. He goes, "He's so glad to see you. You know, you look marvelous. Every time I see you, you look marvelous, marvelous. Everything's marvelous." I go, "Everything's marvelous, but man, but he promised to do better, so I flew home. But there's things that I can relate to. But so, in any rate, I am the head of security at this casino. Jackson's he's a dealer at the casino. Again, I was talking about the fake notes. I go off on tangents. I'm sorry, but I'll tell you, life moves a million miles an hour when you're 62 now. No, I'm not 88. I'm 62. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to me. I'm missing 30 years of like, what the heck? You know how you can close your eyes and still feel like you're that person. Internally that's what you were. Without all the baggage, of course, you just think back. Oh, you know what? How you feel, and then you open up, and I was thinking of getting a Santa Claus gig. That's how bad I didn't want to wash dishes anymore. I'll tell you, right, Jackson? So there we are. We're still in Kentucky, but it's an interesting security job. Everyone is trying to impress you so much with how good they are there. At this casino, it's a real casino. They're real serious security. They naming all kinds of camera mechanisms and systems I've never heard of. I just sit there and go, "Sounds like you got a plan. There's a man who knows what he's doing." I do stuff like that all the time. There's someone on the ball, and you do a lot of that stuff, and you just, I don't know. They told me to dress like this. Frankie Valli. I was talking to Frankie Valli out there, and he goes, Jack, you need to learn how to dress properly, like I do. I'm Frankie Valli, so you need to learn how. Yeah. And I said, "What? Hey, wait a minute, man. You're not Frankie Valli. You're Kenny Rogers. You can't that voice. You're Kenny Rogers, aren't you? Yes, you are." But no, I guess it pays. The job pays pretty good, and no one knows you don't know anything because everyone's afraid of showing you that they don't know anything. So all you do is agree with what they say. The heist is not my fault. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of. We kind of skipped town ahead of time. We're not guilty of anything. It's just that you know how it goes when they start researching who they hired in the first place. It looks kind of ominous. They make those TV shows out of those people. But you see, that's my imagination. What a story and a picture you can create nowadays with a simple video cell phone thing and a blog. You can tell funny stories or funny anecdotes, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. But like I said, we're happy to be here in Kentucky. Maybe Dottie will put in a good word for us. We can get that dishwashing job back again. I guess as long as we promise not to handle the cash register. I don't know. I'm just kidding. We would never do that. We don't have to. We don't have to. We still got a whole bunch of those gold foil covered chocolate candies. People get fooled. I know we got fooled at one time. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you the leprechaun issue is pretty live and well here too, but we're not worried about that right now. It's there was talk about snowmen. When it snows, people who live in environments where there's snow and, places up north in Canada and, even through Northern Europe and everything where it really does snow, man, you'll notice who had the idea to make a snowman? What is this? Is it supernatural?
Turns out they're supernatural creatures that eat leprechauns. That's why you don't see the leprechauns during the winter.
See, Jackson researched that a whole lot because there's a lot to learn psychologically about this whole process of being hidden in plain sight. But yeah. So we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out again today. Was there anything happened to you at work, Jackson?
Got attacked by another patient.
Yeah, another patient. Because we had some complaints from other psychiatrists, and the Association of, I'm not going to name names, okay? But they say it's unethical for you to even talk about the patient because it's a privacy thing, and here you are just yakking away and laughing, making joke about it. And these are your patients,
Well, this woman tried to kill me.
But they, it's the blog will make you believe anything. He's not a psychiatrist. I paid the money so he gets the certificate that says he is, and he works as such. But that's between him and the government, I guess, right?
I might go out $350K a year.
But see, he didn't know the ethical part of it because he's not really never went to school for it. It's like he told me, he just listens to what you say, repeats what you say, says your time's up, $800, please. Oh, you got a discount because you got a better insurance company. I'm just going to have to raise my rates to make it worth my while, I'll tell you. This is hard work being a shrink, isn't it? Oh, my God. But that's about it. It's going to be Christmas pretty soon. I'm not ready. I never am. We're just trying to get back from Kentucky, right? See, Jackson's concerned about that because he needs to get back home because he has to go to school sometime, right? Or your vacation already started?
My vacation already started.
Holy cow, man.
Can't go back, I believe, January 2nd.
Well, I like I told you, I have to work. So I have to be way back in Pennsylvania again by Monday. But at least it's a half a day, and it's going to be a joyous day. Because, it's the kind of day that gives you that comfort and camaraderie at work, Even the people you'd think you don't get along with, whatever. It's like, hey, that's really nice. You're showing the love and humanity, but we all work together. It's a family, but it's a nice thing to have a celebration at a restaurant together, at one big long table. Like, man, I even feel important too. But it's a good Christmas lunch, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, we're going to sign out right now. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Right,
yeah, we're going to go
have a Merry Christmas.
Look at Christmas gifts.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Look for Christmas gifts. Yeah. So, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good day.
Yes.
Like, subscribe.
Yep.
Share this with friends.
Yep. Home Depot has good price on silicone, too, if you're still in that business.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Bye.